Everyone, today we will be discussing all about subtracting similar fractions. So let's start with the example here. Actually, the concept of adding and subtracting similar fractions are just the same. But here, we are just going to subtract the numbers. Okay, now again, we can say that the fractions are similar. We can say that the fractions are similar if the denominators are the same. So in this example, 4, the denominator in the first fraction is 4, and the denominator in the second fraction is 4. So therefore, the fractions here are similar. So if that will be the case, all you need to do is to subtract the numerators right away. 3 minus 2, the answer is 1. And simply copy the denominator, which is 4. So this is now the answer. Is this simplified already? Yes, 1/4 is simplified already. See, it's very easy. Now let's try to have another example. We can have it here. Since the denominators are the same, they are equal 15. So all you need to do is to subtract the numerators right away. 12 minus 3, that will give you 9. And simply copy the denominator, which is 15. Okay, now take a look at, is your answer final? No, it is not yet final because you can still simplify 9 over 15. So the number that can possibly divide 9 and 15 is 3. Okay, so 9 divided by 3, that is 3, sorry. 15 divided by 3, and that is 5. So the final answer here is 3 over 5, or 3/5. 12 over 15 minus 3 over 15, that gives you 3/5. Okay, that's great. Now what if we have mixed numbers? How are we going to subtract this one? Okay, so the same thing. You need to take a look at first the proper fractions if the numerators can be subtracted right away. Yes, 4 minus 1, you can subtract that. So the first thing we need to do here is that we need to subtract first the whole number, or the whole numbers. 8 minus 7, 8 minus 7, and that gives you 1. Okay, next the numerator, 4 minus 1, that gives you 3. Okay, and simply copy the denominator, which is 9. But take note, you have to look at your mixed number if this is simplified. Take a look at the fraction here, 3/9. I guess you can find a number that can be divided by 3 and 9, and that would be 3. So 3 divided by 3, that gives you 1. 9 divided by 3, that gives you 3. So we'll copy the whole number, which is 1, and the simplified proper fraction, which is 1/3. So therefore, the answer here is 1 and 1/3. Okay, 8 and 4/9 minus 7 and 1/9 is equal to 1 and 1/3. That's good. Now let's have the last example. Take a look at 10 and 1/3 minus 7 and 2/3. Try to check the numerators if that can be possibly subtract, or what I mean, we can subtract them. Take a look at 1 minus 2. I guess it's not possible for us to deduct 2 from 1 because that 2 is greater than 1. So this is not possible, 1 minus 2. So all we need to do, since we cannot though we can subtract the whole number 10 minus 7, which is 3, that's all right, but we cannot subtract the numerators. So all we need to do is to change this mixed number into improper. Okay, again, we need to change the mixed numbers into improper fractions. Yay, I was able to write in cursive. Okay. So improper fractions. Now, by changing to improper fractions, all you need to do is to multiply the denominator by the whole number. 3 times 10, that gives you 30. Then plus the numerator, that gives you 31. 31 will be the numerator. Simply copy the denominator, which is 3. 3 times 10, 30, plus 1, 31. The same procedure here. 7 or 3 times 7, that gives you 21. Then plus 2, that gives you 23 over 3. Okay, so again, 3 times 10, 30, plus 1, 31. That will be the numerator. Copy the denominator. Here, 3 times 7, 21, plus 2, 23. That will be the numerator, and copy the denominator. And now, we can subtract. 31 minus 23. What is the answer? Correct. That is 8. 8 over 3. Okay. Now, is this the final answer? No, this is not, because this is improper. So if we are going to simplify improper, change to mixed number. So that will be 8 divided by 3. 8 divided by 3, that gives you 2. 2 times 3, that gives us 6. 8 minus 6, that gives us 2. So therefore, the quotient is 2. That will be the whole number. The remainder, which is 2 also, that will be the numerator. And simply copy the denominator, which is 3. So therefore, this is now the final answer. 2/3 is simplified already. So 10 and 1/3 minus 7 and 2/3 is equal to 2 and 2/3. Let me check using my calculator. Okay, for counter checking, I just want to be sure. Minus 7 and 2/3. Okay, 2 and 2/3 is correct. So therefore, that is the final answer. So I hope you will keep on watching this video so that you can master the concept of adding similar fractions. If you have some questions, you can comment your questions down below, and eventually, if I can read them, I'm going to answer you. So thank you for listening, viewers and students. May you have a very, very nice day ahead of you. Thank you, and may God bless us all.